There's a belief that keeps most supplement brand founders stuck and unable to grow, keeping them trapped. You probably think the middle class is where the money is the biggest market, that's where I should focus. But what if I told you that this is exactly the belief that's keeping you small? What if I told you that focusing on middle class, especially in the beginning, could be the slowest, most complex, and most grueling path to scaling your supplement or wellness brand? In this video, I'm going to show you why going up or down can make you grow faster than staying stuck in the middle. But before you say anything about me, let me make one thing clear. The middle class does buy a lot of supplements. In fact, they are a huge slice of any brand's revenue. But here's the problem. When you target the middle class specifically, you're entering a red ocean, a battlefield where everyone's fighting for the same thing, being good enough at an adequate price. It's the middle of the market, and the middle of the market is always a total chaos. And let me explain what I mean by this. There's a phenomenon happening now called the barbell market. This means that growth is happening at both ends. Premium on one side, budget on the other side, while the middle is shrinking. Research from Kantar shows that brands perceived as accessible premium grew 2.5 times faster than mid-market brands. Why? Because consumers are polarizing their choices. They are either moving up to premium, luxury, niche experiences, or they're moving down to deep discounts, bulk purchases, or bargain hunting. The middle offers neither a distinct identity nor a distinct value. It's stuck being okay, and okay does not sell. When you go premium, you are playing a different game. You're not competing on price, you're competing on perception of exclusivity. Simon Kucher, one of the world's leading pricing consultants, found that premium pricing strategies can drastically increase margins by disconnecting your prices from your product costs. But more importantly, you are selling to an audience that values being different. Here's what premium supplement brands emphasize: third-party testing, purity, certifications, proprietary formulations, and generating specific intangible value for that audience. And that can be done through multiple different ways. And here's the interesting part. Sports performance consumers, a premium segment, often prioritize efficacy over price and respond well to premium positioning. Because let's think about it, you are selling a status attribute, an identity symbol. It's not just a supplement. For this customer, this is a signal that they care more, invest more, and are more serious. And this generates insane loyalty because you stop being just another product and become part of that customer's identity. Now, let's talk about the other extreme, budget. You may think, but a 20% margin, how will I grow like that? And here's the secret: volume plus loyalty. When you position as the best value for money, you need to, number one, be loved by the community. You can't just be cheap. You need to be the people's brand and create a tribal movement almost, so the customer doesn't feel like they're just making a commercial transaction. Number two, you need to have a lean operation. Simple but functional packaging, effective ingredients, and marketing focused on keywords and community. High intent marketing, high efficiency marketing. Number three, you need to scale volume. You need systems that handle volume, efficient fulfillment, and low CAC. The key here is you're selling trust and belonging at an accessible price. It's not about being inferior, it's about being for us, for people who value results without ostentation. And when you get this right, loyalty is so high that lifetime value compensates for the lower margin. Now, here's why the middle class is so complicated. When you're in the middle, you need to, number one, compete on absolutely everything. You need to have quality but can't be the best, or the price won't justify it. You have to have an okay price but can't be the cheapest, or you have no margin. You have to invest heavily in marketing but your budget is squeezed from both sides. Number 2, plus you end up with a confusing message during the growth phase. Are you premium? Not exactly. Are you economical? Not really. Are you okay? That's cool, but that doesn't differentiate you from anyone. And lastly, you have an indecisive customer. Your customer is constantly comparing. They're not loyal. They're always looking for the next deal. They want premium at budget prices, but you can't deliver that with a healthy margin. It's the worst of both worlds for a brand that's scaling. Now, enter the Pareto principle, the famous 80-20. The Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto discovered that 80% of results come from 20% of causes, as you probably heard a million times before. In business, that means 20% of your efforts will generate 80% of your results. So the question is, where should you focus your 20%? If you're starting out or want to accelerate growth, the answer is choose an extreme, choose a direction. Logically, the middle class is huge, and yes, mature brands eventually capture all segments, but to grow fast, to grow from 6 to 7 figures monthly, choose a side. Now, let me tell you the mistakes I see founders make, sometimes even our clients. The first mistake is I will test all three and see what works. This dilutes your message. You be kind of premium at everything and really good at nothing. Choose one, master it, and then expand if you want. The mistake number 2 is middle class is safe because it's the biggest market. It might be, but safe is different than smart. The biggest market is also the most competitive, and competition in the middle leads you to margin compression, which over time will slowly make you go broke. Mistake 3 is if you say, I can be different in the mid market. You definitely can, but it's much harder. It's like swimming against the current. Can you do it? Yes. Is it the easiest path? Absolutely not. Now look, I'm not saying the middle class does not matter. It definitely matters, and a lot, and it will have its place. But I'm saying that if you're starting out or if you want to accelerate growth to 7 figures monthly, focusing exclusively on the middle class could be the slowest and most complex path. It's like trying to be good at everything versus great at something specific. The market rewards clarity, it rewards positioning, it rewards those who know exactly who they are and who they serve. And honestly, when you grow, you can capture the middle class too, but don't start there. Don't get stuck in the middle. Make it a natural consequence. Choose an extreme, dominate it, and then expand if it makes sense. Because at the end of the day, successful brands aren't okay for everyone. They are perfect for someone. And perfect for someone always beats okay for everyone. Well, that's it. If this video is useful to you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share with other brand founders who need to see this. And if you want to understand more about how to scale your supplement brand, specifically with Google Ads and YouTube Ads, I have other videos here on the channel that I dive very deep into these strategies. So I'll see you in the next video.